Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. Bangarang! What a great day. Bangarang. We are the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. And therefore, what I've done is I've kind of adjusted the show, but I want to explain why. This is the place where you come to get grounded. This is the place where you put your feet in the sand, feet in the carpet, feet on the tile. This is the place where you come to unadult yourself and reclaim some of your magic. By reclaiming your magic that we had when we were children and when we were a child and things were just magical, we can find our wings and we can fly and we can paddle on. But one of the secrets to doing this is understanding your connection with spirit. So therefore, some of you haven't been in for a while, and I see that you're asking for cards. I don't do that unless you start with Bangarang, good morning, and most of you have. But what I want you to see is you have to start the day and come in and say, here's what I'm thankful for. Here is what I would like to have a reading on. Be more specific, because what I'm trying to do is teach people to set their intentions for today. So start with gratitude. I tell people all the time, they get mad at me. Children, spouses, family, off limits. You have to think deeper than that. Broad, the list is so big. That's a cop-out. You're not putting yourself in a place of gratitude. And that's what we need, okay? But, that's what we're talking about. And by doing that, what you're also doing, and we're starting to see this a lot, is you're helping other people in the room. You are passing your love, healing, and light on. And that's what this is about. I didn't start a show to just come in and sell tarot readings. That's not why I started it. There's a message here. And to just come in and spend an hour 6 days a week doing free readings for people, the message got lost. The message is you can do what I do. The message is, what are you doing to change your life and to change the way you move and interact with your own personal spirit? Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, one and the same. We say thank you. We say thank you for the beautiful day, the sunlight, the stars of the night. We say thank you for allowing us the gifts, Gaia, Mother Earth, our ancestors that have gone on before. We say thank you. We say thank you for the ability to know that we are not walking alone through this life, no matter what happens. I give thanks that I can close my eyes. I can have an actual conversation with spirit, with you, with guides, with angels, and I can actually feel their presence. And at times, those that have gone before. We say thank you. I ask that people be open to their mind to slow down today, because today is a day of victory. Today is a day to claim what is yours. Today is a day to remember you can change what's happening in your life right now. Open our hearts and minds to your messages. May the message come from you, not of me. So mote it be. Say that. What did you get up today and say for a positive energy that this is what I want? I welcome prosperity and abundance into my life. I say thank you, because for allowing me to see the opportunities that you present to me in every situation. I set my day. We got it moving kind of quick, and we had to stop and slow down and go, whoa, wait a minute. That's what it has. Today is a 6, 9, 10, 20, 21. Today comes down to a 6. 9 and 10, 19 plus 5 of the 2021, 24. Okay? 2 plus 4, 6. So let's talk about today. Today is a day to overcome. You're going to have to be on top of it. You have to remember spirit is there to help you. When you're having a rough day today, victory wouldn't be anything without coming through something and being able to come around it. So let's take a look at the cards today. Let's see what spirit has for us here. Okay. And we're going to go with this. And we're just going to start asking spirit right out of the gate using my sun and moon deck. Today is a 6. Today is a day of victory. What do you want the tribe to be aware of? What do you want us as a collective to understand? What do we need to know to help us all? In the shadow card, guess what? The moon. The moon reversed. Now, a lot of times with this deck, I don't read reverse cards, but I'm feeling compelled to do that today. So here's what we're looking at here, okay? The moon always talks about things that are unknown, things that are hidden. And the moon talks about using your intuition. Now, what I'm seeing here, where we need to be careful, is the moon is reversed. You're blocking the messages that moon, the mother, are trying to give you. We have to be open. The scope of the reading is understanding we have two sides. We get to choose. Do we have our tame side? We have our wild side. The choice of which one to use today is ours. Today is going to be an emotional day. But how do you get through victory without going through something that challenged you? How do you set, and we got to change our habits. We got to get up when we go, this is a crappy day. You have set your intentions for the day. And that's one of the things. Go get what you need to change it, to look and to be there. One of the things I'm seeing here, 5 of Cups. All right. And again, everything's reversed. So it's pointing in us the disappointment. All right. 5 of Cups. We're personally living a life where we're not seeing the glorious things around us. We're only focusing on what we have lost. And again, we have almost the same size moon here. Okay. But what's different in this card? There's no stars. There's no direction. It wants you to look at you. In this card, there are stars everywhere. There are stars for direction. What have you done to have that direction in your life so you can stop and say, I need help right now? And instead of going, where's Rob? Spirit, I need a moment. And talk out loud. Have that personal connection. That's what I'm getting here. And what we need to do to turn this around, to make sure everything, is we're going to have to be on top of this today. Today is going to be both cards, lots of water. Today is going to be an emotional day, but today is a 6. It's the day to be able to come through that. And instead of going, oh, crap, here it comes. All right, I don't like this, but I know what I'm going to feel on the other side of it once I break through. Okay? It's Friday. A lot of people are tired. This all looks like a Friday. Okay? Especially after a rough week. And it's been a rough week for a lot of people. But it's time for you, instead of turn the frown upside down, turn these cards right side up. Okay? And that's what I have here. We're going to be able to then manifest into your world whatever you want. You can bring it. Your hard work will pay off. Remember, the sun is shining, the 9 of Pentacles in your physical world. Things are okay. You can shut this down. Don't bring that into your actual physical being. The 9 of physical. Look, it's just strictly, straight up gain. That's what we have today. That's what I want you to realize today. When things are going tough, if you will get your spirit, your emotions, and everything under control and say, okay, I will get through this, you will gain on the other side of it. That's what today is about. Going to be some challenges today, but today is about what is a challenge for. Challenge is there to make us grow. Nobody promised you life was easy. When you popped out of mama's womb, anybody give you a contract for fair? When you came in, before we came in, before we chose this existence, and yes, I believe you chose it, did you sign a contract that everything would be fair and equitable? Most people don't even understand the difference between the two. All right? No, we're here. We chose to be here, and we're here because there's something we wanted to learn, experience, or do. Got to take the good with the bad, and that is what's going to help us grow spiritually as spiritual beings to make us a better human being. So mote it be. Let me know. That's what I've got, and that's how we're starting the day. Okay? If you have some comments on it, let me know. Pop them in. I'd love to hear about it. Love to talk. That's one of the things I want us getting back into. Not just, yes, I'll read cards. Yes, I'll read cards. But I want to know that you're setting your intentions in gratitude. And I want to know that the gratitude is then focusing on directly on a problem rather than just throw me a card. Okay. What are you doing? Where do you want? Where do you need to go? A lot of times we know what we want. Okay. Rob, I need some guidance. I need to know. I feel like I'm kind of lost today. What do I need to do? Okay, we can do that. But I need to know, not just, can you please read me a card? Not doing that anymore. Okay. Because again, if you will be still, learn to get into your own spirituality. You can bring that in. You can come in. I can actually get you on the show to help me. We could do some readings together, different things or whatnot. That's what we're after. So let's get this party started. That's my rant for this morning. And there we go. Bruce, remember Rob's rants. We talked about Rob's ramblings, but Rob's rants. Here we go. Maverick, good rising, Rob. I trust this message finds you well. I am awesome. And let me say this too. I am so awesome. As far as a show tomorrow with my wife, The Magical Unknown, it's in the air. We are taking a little weekend trip together, and we are going to meet some very close friends, Jay and April from Spiritually Raw, and we are spending the weekend in Fort Lauderdale. So I want you to know that we're going to be there, and we're taking a computer. Just depends on what we do. I'm going to let Spirit and World take us about whether there's going to be a show tomorrow or not. So be tuned in, look, and if it pops up, it pops up. If it doesn't, we're all okay. I promise you. Start gathering bail money. Okay? That's what I asked. Would you kindly pull a card for me this morning? I would love to. Thank you in advance. I appreciate you sending love and light. And I appreciate that, Maverick. Just do me a favor. Like I said, pop in down here and, here we go. This is good. Just hoping to get a bit more insight about the spiritual path I am on and my purpose. Thank you. That helps. So we can narrow this down. We really can narrow it down. And, you said up here, you're thankful for me. I appreciate it. I appreciate you too. I'm glad when you were here. All right. But I think you can see what we're trying to go. Sometimes we're lost on our spiritual path and we didn't even take time to get out of our own head. This is a message, not just for you, but for people, because you are not alone. We say, I want to find a message to my spiritual path when you're surrounded by spirits. You have a very powerful angel in your presence, okay? Are you taking the time to listen? And here's the thing. Are you taking the time to practice getting out of your head and into your heart? Being able to differentiate between the two, a lot of times, especially in this world, takes practice. So let's find out, Maverick. Let's go ahead here. Let's see what's going to happen. All right. Oh, hit the wrong button. Boom. There we go. I'm going to swap these around here. Get you over here. All right. Maverick, you know what I'm going to do here? I am being called to grab a different deck here all of a sudden. Or I'm going to do it differently. All right. Something I've been doing recently, a spread my wife found, and we've tried it. A lot of times it's meant to be used with the bestiary decks or animal decks or whatnot. But I'm going to look here to say that Maverick is wanting some spiritual guidance. Spiritual guidance involves internal and external. So I am going to bring my pendulum out of the way. We are going to go here, and I am going to ask what kind of guidance Maverick needs internally. I will draw this card with my left hand. All right. And so this will be the internal. Whatever you need to do internal. My left hand is my non-dominant hand. Therefore, that was not the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted. Okay. My left hand is my non-dominant hand. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull this down too. We'll see what happens. Therefore, this is what I receive everything with. So it's internal, what I'm taking in, what I need. My right hand now, as I pass over this, we're going right here. Okay. Is going to be your external. So let's take a look here real quick. All right. The card that I was intending to draw was this card. Okay. All right. The 4 of Wands. I'm not going to read these upside down. Okay. Because again, this is for guidance. What do you need to do? What do you need to have inside to use for a guidance? And so I'm going to bring this down. The 4 of Wands here is there to remind us, or this is the 2 of Wands. I'm sorry. What do you want your spiritual path to be? Where do you go? Dominion. You have to turn your spiritual path into the place that you want it. Wands is about your ego. Wands is about your will, your drive, okay? Your passion. Are you planning it? The Two of Wands, going from an idea of spiritualism to what I want. So you have to start focusing internally on a plan that you feel. Sit down, write it down. Here's what I believe. Here's what I feel. Here's who I am. Do you know who you are, Maverick? Have you identified that so you know exactly what this is all about? I want you to understand and talk about it. Now, I accidentally drew another card, so I'm not going to just discount it. The Princess of Pentacles is there to remind you when you see what you want, you know what you want, go get what you want. And this is internally, but physically. Okay? You're like, Rob, that doesn't make sense. Yes, it does. It's the here and the now. It's in this world. Internally, what do you want? What does your spiritual path look like to you? Well, I don't know. Who are you? What are you looking for? What are you trying to accomplish? It's not just going to just flop in your lap, okay? You have to put your intentions and energy and effort into it and help it become clear. Externally, my right hand, putting out, receiving, okay, or sending, okay? The Four of Wands. This is what I thought, wow, that's crazy. This is what I thought I had pulled before, and I just turned it over. The Four of Wands. So what we've got here is desire, drive, passion. But again, your will. You are kind of just floating along, Maverick, and you're not making decisions. Be the princess. Once you know what you want, the princess is like a page. It's that teenage spirit. I'm going to go get it. You're going to have to move on this and go. The Four of Wands outside, building a good solid base, knowing where you're going. Here are my beliefs. Here are my structured beliefs. What do I need to learn? Where do I need to go? What do I want to do in life? And then the Four of Wands is there to remind us, okay, today is a day of victory. You can overcome this. You're going to be working with other people. The Four is about the space, but the Four of Wands, you will generally see in a happy celebration setting. You have to focus on being happy. You have to focus on being happy with others. All right? Be happy with your other self. This is where you're going, and this is why you're lacking direction. You need to find this and start actually trying to write down what it's going on. I would love to be able to go into more detail with you. tarotwithanAttitude.com. I'm going to throw that up there right now. Mixing the cards back up here again. I like to make sure they all go in back, So let me know. We'll find out. Also, everybody, get your thanks in and your questions in before 9:45. Okay, the show is from 9 to 10. Got a lot of people trying to pop over and watch another show and then come in here, and I start running late because I feel like I got it, and guess what? I don't. Okay, my show is from 9 to 10. I want you to be here. I want you to be part of it. Here we go. All right, but it's going to be more involved. This is our Barefoot Bangarang tribe. There we are. Boom. That's how you get hold of me. That's how you drop me a message. Let me know what's happening. So we're going to get back over here to our comments. Did that backwards. All right, there we go. Bruce, good morning. Glad to see you. Bangarang. Bruce from Apollo Travel, the giver of the mug. You want one of these? Let Bruce book 2 outings for you. Airfare, hotel, whatever. But one of the most important things, remember, in the description, let him book you on the Cancun trip. We are going to have a ball. It's going to be me, Becky Gregory from Cosmic Insight, Rocky DeGotti from Porch Tarot. We're going to be doing all kinds of things. Rocky and I are going to be doing live wine and spirit night, probably right from a bar if possible. But if not, there'll be drinks by the pool or something, but we're going to do that. We're going to be trying to do shows from inside the pool. We have our own private pool. This is going to be a ball. Becky will be doing readings. She'll be tuning into frequencies, things like that. And together, we're all going to come together. We're going to read for you. We're going to talk to your lost family. We're going to talk to family that's not lost, but they've just crossed over. We're going to talk to different things and honor spirits. We're going to have a great party. We got a catamaran trip going. Come be a part of some of it. Be a part of none of it. be a part of all of it. It's okay. Just grab this price that Bruce is able to get in this wonderful thing. Come jump in. We'll have a good time. Bruce will pop his information in down below again, but so you can call him. Easy to talk to. There's no sales pitch. He's just trying. He wants to know what you want, and he'll help you line it up. Christina, good morning, my sweet love. Hope everything's going good. Tell Jeff I said hello. Leslie, you heard my spiel this morning. We're changing the show. That's what I need. Come in. I would love to give you a card. You know I love you. Okay? Love to give you a card. Just give me something you're thankful for, something that makes you happy. Kids, family, don't count. Broad statements of, oh, the wonderful world. No. I'm focusing you on tasking people and getting back into really feeling what gratitude is all about. Bridget, good morning, ma'am. Hope all is well. Wait a minute. Having a shitty day. Don't need cards, but could use some good juju my way. Absolutely. And that's what we're talking about. Gleaning, helping people. Members of our tribe are having a rough time. So the members that have something to be grateful for, throw it out there because it will help Bridget. It will help other people to remember, oh, you know what? This is just a thing. This is not. We don't know what's going on, but let's take a moment. One of our tribe members needs some help, needs some uplifting. Bridget, get ready. I'm actually going to make a chi ball. My wife taught me how to do this. Wow, I love it. Okay. We're going to bring this chi ball in. Okay. Oh, I feel the energy forming all throughout my body. This is really cool. All right. I'm focusing on that. I want you to be able to receive this energy and know what's happening. I am now going to make this chi ball. I'm going to focus it. And as I push things together and I make it in, I can actually feel resistance. It is there. And what I'm going to do, I am going to send this to you, Bridget. And everybody, I want you to just concentrate on Bridget. We've all been in those crappy days and just send peace, love, and light, Bridget, coming right at you. Sit back, embrace it, feel it, know it. Spirit is there. You have a presence with you I have not seen before. This is somebody that is caring, sympathetic. I think that there's sympathy involved here. They feel bad that you feel bad. And I'm getting that this is a female. This could be a guide or an angel. And that's what I'm getting. And they want to give you a hug. Allow them just to embrace it, feel it, know that it's going to happen. There you go. That was kind of crazy. Thank you. Got to do the chi ball more often. That was awesome. All right. Adopt an attitude of gratitude. Absolutely. Absolutely. When you get in that place of gratitude, that's what happens. Leslie, grateful to be here and sober. Thank you, my dear, for sharing. Other people are going through this too. Need a card about work future. Husband just recently lost his job. He has a lot of options on the table. Okay, so the question is this for you or for him? Let me know. I want to focus right. So what I'm going to do is I'm reading this, husband recently lost job, has a lot of options on the table. I'm reading that as him. So let's find out what's going on. I'm going to read this more, what your husband needs to know about these options, okay, and what we can do. Again, you know me, I can only do so much sitting here, okay? But Spirit, we're wanting to know what Leslie's husband needs to know about these options that are on the table. Let's see what we've got here. Let's go and find out. See if Spirit will help me out here. There's something, this is, ever since I did that, man, Spirit really rolled in. I would recommend everybody trying that, and there's more to it than just rubbing your hands together. But let's see what happens, okay? All right, let's swap this over here. Leslie, I'm going to bring this down. Here we go. Leslie. Her husband has options. I'm being told that sometimes to remember money isn't everything. First thing, is it going to be enough to support the bills? B, are you going to feel fulfilled in it? So therefore you will succeed. he'll be able to advance and move forward. Some of the options I think he's weighing out is some are more pleasurable than they are money-wise, but in being more pleasurable, there's sometimes being fulfilled, enjoying going to work and knowing what you're doing. And how do you put a dollar value on that? If you're going to work and you're liking what you do, I'm getting this message very heavy without even pulling a card. Okay. So here we go. Let's take a look. Shadow card. He's going to be very tempted. Very tempted. All right. Let me see if I can't bring this back in. To take something just because it's a lot of money is what I'm getting. I'm going to bring these right side up. It's weird. I said I wasn't going to read these cards like that. And look, boom, there we go. Now we're a little bit more in focus. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's my sign. Don't read these upside down. So the devil card. The devil is be careful about what he chains himself to, because it's not necessarily, is he chaining himself to what he wants to chain himself to, or is he chaining himself to what society feels like he should be doing the right thing, going here, going there. This is what's going to happen. Some things are going to be very tempting to him, and he's going to have to look at them very heavy and very hard. One of the things I'm getting here is to remember wealth, 10 of Pentacles. There's more to life than work. Okay. How is this going to affect the family? How is this going to affect you? How is this going to affect his relationship? There's been since Gillian got this massive promotion a while back, there's been a bittersweet, because she could pretty well cut her hours to where she wanted. She was still working long hours. But now there are times she's coming home, working till 10, 11 o'clock at night, things like that. And that comes with it. And it's caused, I don't want anybody to worry about us. There's no problems here. But it's one of the reasons we're going away this weekend. It's caused the divide because work can get in the way, because with all this bigger money, bigger responsibilities, and more commitment to the job. And that's one of the things I'm really getting for here. This is confirming exactly what I was babbling about. He needs to be careful what he ties himself to, and to make sure that this is not only fulfilling on the money scale, but it's fulfilling on the family scale. We have the tree of life here. We do have wealth. Once you have money and you have the love and things like that, things will work out. You're willing to work. What are y'all willing to give up maybe to be able to have a tighter knit relationship and to know at home? Those are some of the things. Be careful what you chain yourself to. That is going to be what I would tell him right out of the gate. And then guess what? Once he knows what he wants mentally, he's got to get into mental clarity. Tell him to sit down and write some things down. Start penning what's important, what's not important, pros and cons of each job. Let's go. Okay? The King of Swords, get on top of this, and he'll be able to find it and rule and be able to have a great domain. Things are going to be okay. He's got the options. Some of them might cause problems, all right? But not financially, all right? But they might cause problems between the two of you, or just not being home. Could wind up being with him not being happy at the work he goes to. All right. A lot of message there. So let's see what's happening. All right. Tarot with an attitude. If you want to call me, book a session, he can lay those jobs out. I'll meet with both of you on the thing. We can take a look at what Spirit says about each of the jobs he's got, and we can go there. That's what we've got. Kristen, good morning. Bangarang. Today is going to be a great day. It is. Thank God it's Friday. Yes, Friday. But every day can be Friday. All right. Been a long week. I've said before, I'm thankful for my car. Today, I'm thankful for that mechanic I'm about to call, knowing they are going to be able to fix it. You know what? That's it. That's manifesting. I know it's going to happen. He's going to be able to take care of it. It's not going to cost me a ton. Manifest it. Good girl. Way to go. You know what? Because it's better than having no car. A lot of us forget that, especially the older we get and the more financially secure we get and the better cars we get. Those are things right there that you got to kind of remember, okay? But thank you for sharing that with us, because it's a reminder to everybody, be grateful for what you have. Because whenever you think it couldn't get any worse, be careful about having that thought. Spirit, the world has a way of showing you, let me show you something. and making that happen. Thankful I can come here and check out of Real World for an hour. Isn't it amazing? Bangarang! Act like an adult. Grab your fairies, throw the fairy dust, put your wings on, fly around your office. Lock the door, keep them all out. Don't let them see what you're doing. Have a ball. Get your little glitter wand and go. Okay? What does your bumper sticker say? Something about a Hogwarts girl stuck in a muggle world or something like that. Let's change the world. Let's start in that room you're in. All right. Let's just turn the magic loose. That's going to be it. That is funny. All right. Quirina Ground Rising. Maverick, to follow up on my earlier request, just hoping to get a bit more insight about the spiritual path. There we go. All right. And that was, I hope that helped. Let me know what's going on. All right. Kristen, thank you, Robin Spirit. Could I please get a card? I would like to know if we are going to make it to North Carolina soon, or is there a reason I'm feeling stuck here? Let's do this. Let's just start. Is there a reason? Now, I want you to think about what you said. Is there a reason I'm feeling stuck here? Are you feeling stuck and you can get out, but it's just taking more work? Are you truly stuck? Mindset. Intentions, those are the things. All right. So let's find out what's going on. You want to go to North Carolina. All right. So we want to find out, is there a reason that your move to North Carolina has been slowed down? Okay. So first off, I'm going to ask Spirit and the pendulum, will you work with me today? Yes, it will. Okay. Do you need cleaning? I haven't cleaned you in a while. No, we're good. I'm keeping it right there with a whole bunch of crystals and stones. I don't take this one out with me or whatnot. So it's going to go with me on a trip today. All right. So we will see what's happening. So Kristen wants to know if there's a reason she's getting slowed down on moving to North Carolina. Oh, that's an adamant yes. Is this reason a spiritual reason? Yes. Is there something she can do to change it? Wait a minute. Yeah, we're going in a circle. It's staying in a circle, a huge circle. What that's saying is some of it's unclear. Okay. Is there something you can do? There's something you've got to do. I don't know if it's spiritual or what. It might be a combination of the two. Okay. What's happening? Let's take a look. So we're going to need that. Wow. I just got a very heaviness in my arms, like you're carrying too much baggage. You know how when you're holding stuff like this, your biceps and things get, that's what I got all of a sudden through this. So is this, I'm going to ask another question. Is she taking too much baggage to North Carolina? Right into a yes. Is this physical baggage? Took it a minute. No. What are you carrying around with your sister that's got to stay? What I'm getting is Spirit needs you to fix something. Spirit needs you to let go of something. There's something. Are you running to North Carolina? Oh, this just hit me. Are you escaping to North Carolina? Hoping that will fix your problem? Thank you. This is what's going on. You are going to North Carolina to help. You're wanting to use that as an escape. This will change where I'm at. Everything else. What's not going to change that is the place you were in right here. Thank you. I'm just getting an overwhelm of energy. That is what's going on. You have to get this straight, okay? Because Spirit's saying all you're going to do is take that to North Carolina with you. I hope this is making sense. Not exactly what you wanted to hear, okay? But this is what's going on. So let's find out. In this baggage, what is it that Kristen needs to let go of or free herself from. What's hindering Kristen from getting to North Carolina? What is hindering Kristen from getting to North Carolina? The root of the problem, it's your perspective. Okay? There's the perspective on what you think is going to fix everything. And guess what? If you don't fix it in here, it ain't going to get fixed. And let me ask you something. It might be that they don't want you taking negativity and heavy baggage to other people that are already doing well. Okay? So you need to get this fixed. You need to find out what's going on. That's the scope. The Prince of Cups. You've got to find love within yourself again. You've got to let go. You've got to see the stars, see direction, and realize the past is the past. There's new hope. There's a new person out there. I don't know if this is involving a relationship, but I'm really getting that this is involving a relationship. And you know what? Once you get over that old relationship, whether he's standing right here or 3 states away, you have to understand, then the new life begins. When you can put your past and bury your past and leave, and I don't mean repress it or whatnot, but face it, understand it, and realize that was then, this is now. This is what we're looking for to get you to North Carolina. And you know why I think everything started out so slow? Because once you get here, then it's going to be a decision of, do you still want to go to North Carolina? Other things are going to open up for you. The judgment. You have to find this new perspective. You have to let go of this past relationship. Stop stewing on it, whatever it is. It's in the happiness. It's in love. You have to find love within yourself. Was there a codependency thing here? Because what I'm feeling is you're looking to other people to make you happy. And until you do this, because remember we asked, what is it? It's your perspective. All right. And that's the core of the issue. It's your perspective. And what I'm getting is you're not letting yourself love you. You're not in love with who you are. So therefore, there's not a great deal of internal happiness. You're focusing on getting to North Carolina to change everything. You have to bury something, let it die, and be reborn. And Spirit will put everything out on you. And remember, I wasn't supposed to read these upside down. So that makes even more sense. Okay? This is what's going on. All right? You've got to find that love in and of yourself again. You've got to be happy within yourself. Kind of like that kid that doesn't care about everything else that's going on. Boom. They get hurt. The teenager. A lot of them don't carry that. Some of them do, and that goes into a whole different thing. And I don't want to discount if there are any teenagers that are listening, because I know a lot of people are listening. You know, it doesn't discount it. But what I want you to see is most of the times you get over it. Things happen. We move. Most adults will tell you, you'll live through it. It's when we've emotionally invested in somebody too much is a flag. And it should be a flag and a flare for us. That if I can't live, if I'm thinking about how bad this is going to be, how horrible life is going to be without this person, I gave that person too much power in my life. I don't know what I'd do without my wife. But I know this. And she will tell you the same thing. I will continue on. I will think of her often. If my wife pulled up and said, hey, I'm running away with the circus. I met the bearded lady and we fell in love. Not going to happen. But anyways, you know what? If that's what it takes, yes. Will it hurt? Absolutely, because I love her. But I'm going to be on here the next morning. We're going to be continuing on because I know Spirit has something for her. Spirit has something for me. Because I'm happy within myself. I'm not relying on this person to make me happy. You're getting a little more than what you bargained for. So be careful. Tarot with an attitude. That's what I do. That's where I go. So I'm going to start doing more of this, things like this, and getting into it. So I may not get to everybody, and I'm not going to feel obligated to get to people. Get in here early, things like that. Mother, bangarang, amen. Thank you, angels, guides, Reverend Rob, and all. Thanks for gardening and opportunities to nourish and harvest. You know what? That's amazing. To plant something, to get in tune with the mother and make something grow, that's incredible. What a feeling that is. Thanks for the heads up. I would have started texting, making sure you all were okay. I know it, and everything will be fine. We'll go. Truth Seeker, aloha and good morning. I would love a card, please. Mahalo. Mahalo. Get in early, and you'll hear what we got to do. There's some prerequisites. I'm not just reading cards anymore, Truth Seeker. I need a thing of gratitude. Family and children are not allowed. Broad statements. I'm thankful for the world. Nope. That doesn't put you in a state of gratitude. That's a pass off, kind of like reading, a prayer and a blessing that a child learned, or now I lay me down to sleep. All we're doing is reciting something. Just go to bed. Okay? Have a conversation. We're sharing. Other people have uplifted people in here, and I want to put you in a place of where that gratitude comes in, and I'm helping the people start to shift and find love. Would love to read a card for you, though. Also, give me some intention behind the card. What are you thinking about? What are you looking for direction in? Give me some intention in some place. Hope you have a better Friday. Bridget Munson Meisemer, we do too. It's going to get better. That's what today's all about. Lisa, sending love to the tribe, feeling grateful for the journey, grateful for my family, grateful my daughter is starting to feel happier and finding her light. That is what we're talking about. Yes, that's family, yes, but for the journey, understanding. Those of you who aren't aware, Lisa and I know what we're talking about. There's a lot more than just I'm thankful for my child and my family here. It's a journey. And you know what? I hope that what we talked about the other day actually helps in a different way to approach this, because that is it. And reminding people, coming at things from a different perspective is not a bad thing. You are awesome, and glad you are seeing the strengths in her and she's seeing her strength. What an amazing thing. Help somebody find their strengths. Every time we're about to leave, something happens to the car. I just read for you know what's going on. Can you pick a card on hubby new job offer? He now has a couple options now. He can go with new company or go back to an old company from the past. Should he go with new or with the old? Mike is here. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? All right. I'm going to ask you. Your gut already has the answer. Your intuition. Lisa, your intuition has it. What are you doing to still it and reason all this out and listen to it and talk to spirit and let spirit, because you can talk to spirit just as easy as I can. Do you have the answer already and you just want verification? That's what I'm asking. I'm going to pull cards. You know me. I'm going to pull the cards. But I want you to understand, this is where we're at. This is what we're talking about. New job, new or with the old. All right. Mike is here. This gets back to, where do you feel? Where do you feel your need? Where do you feel you're going to be most fulfilled on? Where are you going to be most fulfilled? I know you can help this other company in coming back, but is that going to fulfill you? Or are you stepping back into an old slippery slope? Okay. The new job, and I'm getting told this right now as we speak, is this a new adventure? Is this something that's going to offer you opportunity, benefits, something you can grow where you're going to go to work and be happy? That's your choices. So let's start new job. Okay. I'm going to pull a card for each. If y'all want to call me, we'll go into more detail and we'll pull a lot more cards on each job. On the new job. Okay. Oh, not reading these upside down. Here we go. I'm going to swap them over. On the new job, what we are getting. This is telling me, let the old job go, take the new job. Okay. On the new job, new beginnings, new things, uncover new possibilities. I'm getting that pretty clear. That is the new job. Okay. And when I got this upside down, what I was seeing was let the old job go. Okay. Don't block yourself from finding new experiments, new experiences, new things, and possible things to take you to the next level is what I'm getting here. Now, with this, the beautiful problem you have, all right, this whole job may not be the card is wealth. But what I see here is you and Lisa, the tree of life, work coming together. Is the new job, may it pay a little less, but it's going to be a lot more. The old job, but I feel like it's going to give you more fulfillment. So that's what you have to ask. Which one should you go with? Where do you go? I've never done this on camera, and I don't know if I can do it. Okay. Which job should Mike go with? The pendulum's not moving. You know what? It started moving to the old job and it didn't start a swing. It was like doing a whole thing like that. Let's find out. Okay. So I'm going to ask this way. Should Mike go back to the old job? Should Mike take the new job? It's unclear and leading to no. Going with the known can be solid. That's going to be one thing I'm seeing here, Mike. I need you to understand that everything I'm getting is pointing to the old job. Comfort, things like that, allowing Lisa and you to spend time with the family, doing some things, supporting each other. Look at this card again. And you got to compare the two cards, okay? Both are just absolutely phenomenal cards, you know? So that's what I want you to see. We're going to go here. Boom. I'm going to bring them back over. We have Aeon, the Judgment, new beginnings. Look at the things that are pouring out of it. I think this job will advance you. You'll be able to go on to do things or whatnot, and it might do the inner challenge. This job is just going to bring you that ultimate fulfillment, family, work, everything else. I think you're going to be more comfortable going to work at the old job. You tell me. Love to hear more about it. Let me know. Okay, there we are. That's what I got. So let's see what's happening. Okay. Again, tarotwithanattitude.com. Check me out down there. Reach out. I can go a lot more detail. Lisa and Mike have done readings with me. A lot of people in here have done readings with me. I can go into a lot more detail and we have fun if you book a session. That's what we do. Okay. You know, mother messages. Wow. Yes. Kristen, I'm thinking it's forgiving some people. That's all I can think of. Well, that would be the relationship. And that might need what needs to be done. So only you. Get up with me. I'd love to work with you on it and we can figure it out. But there's something that's blocking you that's not all spiritual. Some of this is some things within you, okay? And what you're trying to do. So again, my first thing was, are you escaping to North Carolina? Think about it. I want you to think about that and pray about it, all right? That's powerful. I was going to ask if moving south would be healing for me. A Kristen message resonates with me. And that's what happens here a lot. Good. That's exactly it. What are you doing there? You know? So if Kristen's message resonates, I'm glad it does. Let me know. You know, I saw you asked yesterday after you got your thankfulness in and everything else about coming to Florida. All right. And doing your dream wedding or your dream whatever, however you referred it. I did see that later. So I am going to do this, all right, for you. Mother of Messages wants to have her wedding in Florida. Will it happen? Yes. It's going to be up to you. Are you going to put the effort in? You're going to do it. You're starting to plan. You're letting everybody know you're doing what you need to do. Just make it happen. We had no intention. I had no intention of going on a cruise. I had no intention of going to Fort Lauderdale and spending the weekend with friends. What are you willing to do to find these things and put it out there? One of the things my wife and I do, we welcome abundance and prosperity into our life. We are thankful that we can see the opportunities that present themselves to us. That, you know, that's one of those things that you got. Where's your intentions? We're manifesting such a beautiful life. And Bridget read for me the other day, and there's some ideas we have, and we've got so many things that could turn out well. We got to get it's hard right now getting focused, but we could make some beautiful things happen. We're actually trying to determine where we need, which one of these is going to fulfill our hearts. And that's one of the things we're trying to do. And we need to remember that. Okay. Very powerful message for you, Kristen. Yes, it is. Let's see what's happening. I do have a lot of healing to do from childhood. Sounds like the relationship with my mom. Okay. Let me know. Let me know, because that is going to be one of the big things that, you can't run from it. She's always going to be your mom or whatever's going on. Let me know. I'd like to talk to you in more detail. I'm getting a lot of feedback on this, and I can't do that here. Okay. Spirit is definitely in the house. Bangarang. Absolutely. Definitely is. True Seeker. Much mahalos, Rob. Have a blessed day and would love to share peace of mind and soul. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Glad you were here. Always. Please put in what, did we get to your question? Did we get to where, that energy? I appreciate you sharing that energy. So I don't remember what your question was. If it was something going on, I will do a general reading for you. I appreciate you sending peace of mind and soul. That is what people in this room need today. That is what people around us need today. So I'm glad you focused on that. Let's find out what's going on here. Let's see what's happening. I'll do a quick reading here, Truth, and find out what's going on. So let's give you a quick one. All right. Here we are. We're back with that upside down moon again. I'm going to read these right side up. Okay. There are things you need that are out of sight. You can't see them. And I'm not saying you're supposed to see them. A lot of times the moon talks to us, and the moon's a trickstress. Yes, she is. All right. And whenever I see this moon card, the first thing I'm reminded is there are things at work underlying the scope is that you don't see or have not been made aware of. Some of them are lying in the subconscious. What are you looking for to make you happy, fulfilled, things like that? We have to navigate through these rough seas, the subconscious, our passions, our emotions, to get to the beauty on the other side. And a lot of times what the moon talks to me about is that deep subconscious. There are things rolling around in there we don't even know. Find that. Know what's coming on. That's it. Deal with some things from the past. I'm going to look here. We do have the Two of Pentacles. Prayer, meditation, change. What needs to change in your life? That's what you need to focus on. Being balanced, finding that Two of Pentacles, knowing how to juggle the good and the bad, the positive, the negative, the yin, the yang, which is exactly what we have here. Okay. Two of Pentacles. He is in the earth. He is in the desert, but he is bopping along, juggling it, making sure things are going to happen. The spiritual thing, whatever this is for you, you are going to have to make a plan. You're going to have to learn to juggle some things, because not everything's going to fully align, but it's okay. It will align enough for you to be able to deal with it. All right. That's what I get. Let me know. Good deal. Okay. Thank you. All right. Good to see you. Glad you were here, Truth. We're booking a session now. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You know what? Don't book anything for this weekend. Like I said, I'm leaving at 3:00 and I forgot to block it off on the calendar. Go into next week. All right. Or I don't think Sunday's even there. So nothing today or tomorrow, Lisa. Help me there. I forgot. Thank you for saying that, because I got to go in and block it off. I've already got emails out to some people seeing if we can move some things. Oh my God. I'm finally live. Can I get a card? Yes, Rebecca, the minute. It's too late. Sorry you got in here so late. You are live. I tell you what, I'm going to toss you a card. But Rebecca, it's 9. I said all this. I don't know what time this came in, so we're going to assume it. But you have to put in something you're thankful for. I want it down there. I want you to type it in. It's going to take 10 or 15 seconds. I want you to put this in and let me see it come up. If not, I don't do the reading. You got to be in a place of gratitude. Right now, I think you're grateful that you caught the show live. 9 a.m. Eastern time. Glad you're here. But that's where we're at. So let me see. If I don't see anything come in through here real quick, I'm just going to end the show, and we're going to have to go because we are at 9:55. So let me pop it in. I give it. I know we're on a delay, so I like to see this and things that are happening. That's going on. Rebecca, there we go. Thankful for being here every day and waking up healthy. I love it. So for our last card for today, here we go. Let's get this over. You know what? A lot of people, we do forget to be thankful for waking up. We may be waking up to a bunch of shit. We may be waking up to a bunch of crap, but it's better than not waking up because we can fix the shit. We can fix the crap. Okay? That's the way it is. When you get to that point where you don't want to wake up, you need to talk to somebody. Things are happening. Finally live. Can I get a card? You got it right here, sweetie. Here we go. Rebecca, looking for a card. All right. The Fool. Is there a trip? Is there a journey you're wanting to take? Is there something you're thinking about? What I'm getting is this is a new venture or journey. The scope is traveling and moving. You're going to have to take a new perspective on this. Whatever this is, that some new adventure. Don't step off blindly. Know what you're getting into. Is this a new career, a new job, moving? So, this has to do with movement. The Fool here and the way this came up. This is the scope of knowing who you are, moving into the future, something. And this actually, first thing I got was going on a trip. All right. So, want you to look at the trip. There's some doubts around the trip or something. Change your perspective. Look at it from different angles. How can you make this happen? What can you make this do? One of the things for you to be able to move forward positively is you have to stop every day. You have to give that thanks. You had a talk with Spirit, just like you and I are talking right now. God, Spirit, Mother, thank you for being here. Visualize what they look like to you in your head. Thank you for these wonderful beings that are reaching out and touching me right now. Thank you for allowing me to be able to see and have a personal connection with you. Change that perspective. Get it from the head into the heart. This is what I'm getting. Rebecca, this is what I'm getting solid. This is the Hanged Man. Odin had a problem that he could not solve, is one of the things, the references to this card. Therefore, he hung himself upside down from the tree of life. The name of the tree, is it Yggdrasil or whatnot? I can't remember. I'm not the greatest in Norse mythology. But here we go. Or Norse history. But he did this, which means he had to stop. He's hanging still. And if you notice, he can freely get out of this. And he's trying to, the Ankh, life. He's trying to look at life from a complete different point of view. And that's where he found his answers. Thank you. That's it. Thank you. A spiritual trip, more accurately, but yes. Okay. So you're going to look at it, take it. You're going to be taking the spiritual trip. It's going to be okay. But you got to go slow. You can't go running in arms akimbo and go, woo! All right? Take each day, one day at a time. Bad as I hate to say it, being awake, being enlightened, understanding, it's kind of like alcoholism, one day at a time. I'm going to enjoy today. First thing I'm going to learn to do is to be slow. You got to walk before you can run. Doesn't mean you can't be as happy as you are running when you're walking. Think about it. That's a little tricky, but you know what I mean. Okay? So you're there. Take this trip. Love to help you out. Let me know. Glad you were able to catch us live today. And we are so glad you're here. Folks, the show, Monday through Saturday. Now, remember, tomorrow, it's up in the air, whether we're going to have the show or not. I'm taking a computer, but we will see. Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern to 10 a.m. Eastern. Have your questions and your praise and your gratitude, anything to help the tribe come through and be able to pass that on. Have it in. We'll be glad to be there. Bring a friend. Show somebody. Come back. Come back often, as April likes to say. Okay? Tell a friend. Go to Tarot with an Attitude on YouTube. Share the link. Yes, you can subscribe. Yes, you can like it. But what people need you to do, your YouTube family need you to share their link from their site. Most importantly, to support me, to get more insight, help me help you, equal exchange of energy. It's why I have people coming in. Got to be saying gratitude, things like that to help other people before you get a card. Book a session, tarotwithanattitude.com. Love to meet with you there. Love to go into a lot more detail of which I can do. If the best you can do is throw in a tip in the tip jar, every little bit helps. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But with all of this being said, take what you want. Leave what you don't. It's okay. All right? But make sure you are leaving with some peace, love, and light. Bangarang!